Flop, flop, fizz, fizz. Oh, what a relief it is.
Okay, let's get into this. Hey, everybody, welcome to Ad Nauseam. I am Scott.
And I'm Chad.
And we are here with the third quarter episode of this way too long Super Bowl series.
Bowl,
yeah.
said,
Sorry.
right?
Pooper Soul series. I forgot.
This is a good quarter, though.
It's a really good quarter. It starts off a little inspirationally, but there was a lot going on in this quarter. Like, you know how we've done the first and second quarter, and we kind of, at the end, we're like, okay, I liked this one, I liked that one. This one has a lot of possible good, like, first place ones if we were even like doing a ranking.
Right.
A lot of good ones in here.
Cool. I'm excited to see them. Yeah, I took a peek earlier, and it looks like we covered some good ground. And then, and it's nice because in the third quarter now we have some part twos of some of the good commercials.
Or if it's Paramount Plus, we have part 9 of just commercials that aren't making any goddamn sense.
Oh man, yeah.
So it happened again.
It did.
So if you didn't see the first quarter, which most of you haven't, the first quarter we got kind of like dinged on YouTube. They kind of blocked some of our content because we used the Paramount Plus name.
Oh, I just thought it was because we were so badass.
No.
We were melting computers.
That'll be later, I think. Yeah, they'll be like, okay, we now have seen these guys in full action. We need to like
boost us up.
They can't have this many views.
Right. Yeah.
No, and so so then we had to cover some stuff up, and then for the second quarter, we fixed that. There was a Paramount Plus in there. We made sure that wasn't showing. But do you remember during the Jason Alexander commercial for Tide?
Yeah.
They had that "Believe It or Not" that song.
Yeah, that
song got us dinged. But so here's the thing:
audio.
It sends me an email. It says, because of this, the audio of this song and the copyrights it involves, you are blocked. We have blocked this content in New Zealand. Not in America.
Sorry, New Zealand. Man, that's where all of our fans are. Especially the Pooper Bowl shows.
Especially the 4 people who watch it on YouTube.
Right.
And so it's so specific about what is copywritten and what's kind of prohibited, and then where it's going to be seen, where it's not going to be seen. And so it's all over the place.
Because I love that song.
It's a great song.
Do you know what that
sorry,
song
New
is?
Zealanders.
Do you know what that song is? Did we even talk about it?
It's Great American Hero, right?
Yes. So when I was a kid, that was like my favorite show. Yeah. It was about this super nerdy dude who suddenly got, he had like the 70s fro going on.
He makes Peter Parker look like George Clooney.
Totally. Yeah. And he suddenly gets superpowers, and believe it or not.
So the only reason, I'm an 83 kid. I'm born in the 80s, but I'm raised in the 90s. So this was like the 70s or 80s?
80s.
80s.
Yeah. So I was born in the late 70s.
The only reason I know what the Great American Hero is kind of like one of the Family Guy cutaways that they do.
Right.
And I'm like, I don't know what this is, and I looked it up. And that's the only reason I know how nerdy that superhero is. Like, curly ass hair.
Yes. When I was like a little kid, that was like my favorite show. I was like, this is the best.
I would have watched the hell out of that.
Totally.
So hopefully we don't get dinged in this one, even though we probably will.
Yeah, who knows?
So
whatever
hopefully
songs
no other countries are getting blocked from our premiere content.
Sorry, New Zealand.
Anyways, let's get right into it. I think we had this first one. It's a Ford. It's kind of like the inspirational one. There was a Toyota one. Was that Toyota? Yeah, yes, Toyota in the second quarter. Mm-hmm. And so this is going to be kind of the inspirational one for the third quarter.
It's an inspiration showdown between Ford and Toyota. All right, here we go.
Let's hold the line. Protect it. Fight for it. I close my eyes and I pray for Let's hold the line.
Goodbye, New Zealand.
Sacrifice for it. Stand strong for it. Let's look out for each other. We are so close. So close. Hold on! Soon we will be what we were. Touching. Loving. Living. Let's finish strong. I know you're tired of surviving, but you gotta keep on trying.
So Ford's going the whole pandemic route.
Oh, yeah.
Like, wait, things are going to get back to normal. What the fuck do they know?
We're
they
into
don't
this
know
together.
shit.
Yeah.
They're not doctors. They're gearheads.
Right.
They're monkey wrenchers. I'm not going to believe a goddamn word they say.
They're just hoping it gets better so people start buying more cars again, you know?
Right. And I feel like that.
Instead of houses. Everybody's buying a goddamn house.
I feel like the hold the line thing is just playing off the assembly line from back in the day, from
Right.
120 years ago, basically.
Yeah.
And so it's fine.
Yes,
it's
fine.
It's definitely it gets the feels a little bit with the
Yes,
inspirational music,
sure.
but like it's just almost like with the toy. Actually, the Toyota one was better just because the story was
Right. At
better.
least they brought in some other story. This was like a lot of like
This
stock
is
footage and
just
like a
easy.
couple of.
They just kind of they
nailed
lit
it in.
Yeah, they mailed it in. I could have seen this one coming forever. I'm like,
Oh my God.
And like basically, I'm surprised we haven't seen more of these in the third quarter. Like
Right.
it took to the third quarter to see this. I figured
Yeah.
I actually figured more people would do this, but I'm glad that they didn't.
Oh,
Like,
I know.
They,
I'm so glad
they
too.
definitely phoned
Can
it
we
in.
just have some fucking fun for once?
I don't need to be reminded of the pandemic.
We know. No
Yeah.
one's going to forget about the pandemic. And listen, I like Ford. I'm a big fan of their company. You know, I think that they're a great American brand. So I'm nerdy about that stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just like you could have slapped almost any brand on this
Doesn't matter.
commercial.
None of
at
that.
the
It was
end.
all essential workers. It had nothing to do with
Right.
cars and everything. So I feel like they was like, hey, we have a pile of money. Here it is.
Yeah,
It's
and
gonna-
I was wondering. Speaking of piles of money, Brian, they must have backed up the Brinks truck to get Bryan Cranston to voice all their commercials.
Oh, was that him?
Yeah,
Nice.
And
I
knew
love
it-
that.
yes.
So I didn't hear that, but I love it when you do recognize who the voiceover is. That's
yes.
perfect. So yeah, basically, they not only is the spot itself expensive, but so is he.
Yeah, right. I mean, God, half the budget. Judging by the spot itself, I'd imagine half the budget went to him.
Good ears. I like that. Yeah. So nothing
Yeah.
commercial.
My comment on this one is meh.
Yeah.
And it's like, man, another one of these. I think the local credit union here in Denver made a very similar commercial.
Well, I guarantee. Oh, for sure. I guarantee when this commercial came on, people were like, "Okay, time to go get some more
right.
beer or some chips or something
Yeah.
like that." So
Right.
let's go on to the next one.
Yeah.
Oh, we got Guinness.
Guinness.
Actually, yeah, Joe Montana.
Oh yeah, I like
The
this
word, by the way, the word goat, I'm fucking over it.
I'm so sick
With
of it.
Tom Brady, Tiger Woods, everyone just keeps using the goat, like Kobe and all this kind of stuff. Like, they're ruining the fucking word.
Right. It was kind of fun at the beginning. It was like,
now-
greatest of all time. Oh, I get it. Yeah,
Now
yeah,
you
yeah.
can't fucking talk about
No,
anyone else
everyone's a
without
goat.
saying that everyone's a fucking goat.
Are they the goat? Is LeBron the goat? Or is it Kobe?
Yeah.
Or is it
when
whatever?
you use it this much, it makes me just want to tear my hair out. Like, I don't give a fuck now who the goat is.
Right, yeah.
All right,
Well,
this is
all right.
Guinness. What does it mean to be the goat?
All right. Let's see
I don't know.
Guinness.
What does it mean to be the greatest of all time? Sure, you can try to measure it in yards gained, games won, records set, but it's about more than the numbers. It's about how you come back from a bad play or the hardest year ever. One voice tells you to stay down and take it easy. Another one says, get up, show your teammates and your neighbors, hey, we got this. It's about celebrating each other and being responsible. You want to be great? Make everybody around you better. Look down the field and find a way to keep moving the ball. The greats take it as an article of faith that the best is yet to come. So, here's to the greatest player we don't know yet, the greatest play we haven't seen, the greatest beer you maybe haven't tried, and the greatest year that's still ahead of us.
They're going. Guinness is going hard
Yeah.
with the pandy too.
They are. What is up?
At least this one was a little bit more. They're like, okay, we're gonna do a pandemic commercial, but it's gonna be related to Guinness.
Right.
It's so
Yeah.
like I get what they're doing. By the way, there was one clip in this where it just shows Joe Montana sitting down with a Guinness like glass in his
Right.
hand. He's talking about being responsible, and the glass is filled with water.
It is. Oh shit.
I was like, okay, we
They
get it.
never actually show. I don't think they actually showed people drinking and
No,
drinking
it's like
commercials.
kinda toasting and
Usually,
everything.
it is the actual beverage that
Yeah.
they're advertising. That's hilarious.
I-
Good eye, man.
Yeah,
That's good.
and I get it, like Guinness, and they used all of his footage from the Notre Dame
Right.
Fighting Irish. You know,
Right,
it's like,
yes.
I get it. But you know what? if we're talking GOATs here, Joe Montana has a case to be made because he never fucking lost a Super Bowl. He won 4.
Right.
Never
Not
lost.
as many as Brady, but he never lost when he was there.
What is Brady, 7 and 10?
7 out of 10. 7 out of 10.
Fucking amazing.
Yeah,
70% in Super Bowls.
But
he's gonna be like, I never lost.
I never lost.
If I get there, I fucking win.
Yeah. You can't blame me for not getting there every time.
I retired at a pretty decent age.
He did.
I'm not just lingering around.
Yeah, no, he would try to retire way younger. Went to Kansas City actually.
For sure. He
almost actually. People forget he almost took them to the Super Bowl. There.
Fucking Lynn Elliott, the kicker, missed 3 field goals.
Yep.
Fucking he became so hated. Lynn Elliott did in Kansas City that multiple restaurants they kind of stole the same name, but they had this spinach and artichoke dip named after him. It was called the Spin and Choke Dip.
That's awesome.
And so he was not loved very much. But like now that
he did not retire there.
He did not. Yeah. I think he went on to
Florida.
I think he went to the Cowboys. He was either with the Cowboys and won, and then came to the Chiefs, or vice versa. But like he won other Super Bowls, so he didn't give a shit.
See, they got me with the old footage. Like I just love. I'm a football nerd. I love seeing I hadn't seen any footage of Joe Montana at Notre Dame in forever.
But like I said, at least the writing with this one was like creative enough to where like it's not just like showing essential workers. They're trying to like lump it in with the year and the football and the drinking and all this kind of shit. And so like
kind of
whatever.
worked.
Yeah. Good job, Guinness.
Yeah, good job. We'll give you a mild thumbs up.
You're so far winning over you're winning over the first fucking commercial. Which isn't hard to do.
Exactly. Yeah.
What's our next one?
Yeah, their placement was lucky on that one. Ooh, Wayne's World. All right.
So yeah, with Wayne's World, right as it came on, I got excited.
Me too.
Because like both of these movies are hilarious. I love Wayne's World.
They hold up too.
They hold up.
Still hilarious.
And so like I saw this one, but then like they've come out with so many more after this.
Oh right.
Yeah.
It's like
and
a
so
series.
I wish we could have included them all, but here's the one that we showed during the third.
This
quarter.
was literally the first one, I think.
Yeah,
really.
the first one.
Yeah. Okay, here we go.
This local access message is brought to you by Uber Eats.
Wayne's World, party time, excellent! Hey everyone, welcome to Wayne's World.
Party on, Wayne.
Party on, Garth. As a local access show, we want everyone to support local restaurants.
But we'd never manipulate you the way all these other commercials do.
Yeah, that's really sad.
Totally. We're better than that.
Yeah, we'd never shamelessly rely on a celebrity cameo.
Right, Cardi B?
Yeah, eat local.
Or jump on the latest trend.
Eat local. All right.
Local hits, Wayne's World, yummy time, excellent.
I love this. But like
too.
I think we're in the tank for Wayne's World, so they could have literally like it's very Wayne's Worldy. The shameless plugs and all that kind of stuff.
Absolutely. It's stuck to the ethos of what Wayne's World was.
And so I don't know if millennials really know who Wayne's World, like, who even the actors are.
Right.
But I like that they got Cardi B involved.
Nice.
She's fucked. By the way, I have like how the hipsters always like I liked them before they were cool.
Yes.
I do have a hipster claim to Cardi B. I
Nice.
followed her on Twitter when she was stripping. Like before she was a fucking rapper, she had hilarious fucking tweets.
Oh, no
and she,
shit.
she would do videos just screaming nonsense in the camera. It was awesome.
Cardi, he loved you when
I
you were a
fucking
stripper.
love you, Cardi. Like you're great. And so
I
like
think I love their addition to this commercial. Like, 'cause she just like, obviously they did it for, I think, the millennial reasons, like bringing in the younger crowd.
Completely.
But I think she like copped to, like she was full in, you know? She wasn't just like, oh yeah, I'm kind of here doing this weird thing.
I fucking
she
love
was
her.
into it.
Yeah.
She was great.
I think she has the perfect personality for this commercial, for the Wayne's World
badass.
thing. And she's, I instantly loved this commercial right as it started.
Totally.
And so I was just like, I already know her. Like, I would like to know what like younger people thought of it because I guarantee if you don't know what Wayne's World is, you're like, what the fuck? Like,
I knew exactly what was going to happen.
This?
Right, exactly. Yeah, exactly. You might not get it. When I saw just the card, the old cable 10.
Yeah.
And I saw that, I'm like, oh my God, Wayne's World.
So if you haven't watched the other, go find the other commercials online because they're even better than this one.
Yeah, I was going to say that. I did see one other one, and I didn't know what the order was, and I thought it was even funnier.
Yeah, they're way funnier. And
Yeah.
just because they do like the canned responses to like tonight I'm going to be eating Cantonese from Al's Cantonese and Aurora.
Right.
Like it's hard to explain, but they're really good. So go watch those because they just kind of keep getting better, which is hilarious because
it's pretty awesome.
Their best commercial wasn't even in the Super Bowl.
I know, right? It's probably because I bet, Dana Carvey and Mike Myers are like such great improvisers.
Yeah.
I bet they were coming up with new ideas and like doing stuff like there and, kind of.
I like to see that Mike Myers is just living fat and happy. Even in that black T-shirt, you're like, oh, bud, you're living.
He's a nugget now.
Yeah,
he's a chubby nugget.
Which is what you should be if you're rich.
Totally. I mean, God, especially if you're his age, which is probably like, I guess they're probably in their 60s now, right?
Close to it, I bet.
Oh, yeah, damn close to it. Because, I mean, how old could they had to be? Like 20-something when they're on SNL 100 years ago.
Yeah,
so.
that was a nice little palate cleanser from the first two. So
For sure.
let's keep this going.
Yeah,
What's our next one?
Oh, yeah, I remember this one. All right, Team Anthony and Team Mama from T-Mobile, I believe.
Because this has kind of been a whole campaign.
Time to watch the drama with your family. Or you could share your family drama on T-Mobile. Share the hardcore trash talk.
I hope you got a chin strap for that wig.
I'ma knock the taste out your mouth. Distant relatives will see every highlight. And ugly lowlight. With T-Mobile 5G, you could call in a ringer like star tight end Travis Kelce.
Yeah, that's my boy.
There's a lot you don't know about this family. What?
Travis Kelce would put on a display of speed and power that crushed the competition, just like T-Mobile 5G.
Somebody get him help. I can't feel my feet.
And family and friends would celebrate as you scored the winning touchdown. Don't trust your family drama to just any network. T-Mobile is the leader in 5G.
Mama? 5G! It works in the end zone.
Okay, so here, of course, I got to give a shout out to Travis Kelce. He's my favorite Chief. He's been my favorite Chief for like fucking 8 years now.
Which is saying something since you do have Patrick Mahomes in your team.
I mean, like he came first. He was with Alex Smith. He was just. I love Kelce. So like any cameo that he does, I'm in for it. Right. Here's my thing with this. It actually has nothing to do with the commercial.
Okay.
Because this is like a movie and TV trope of like families playing football against each other, especially like during Thanksgiving or something like that. My family never did that.
I know. I always see these commercials. I know,
enough?
right? I feel it's so inadequate, right?
Plus, if
like we never did. I mean, maybe.
But
like
I don't think we would have either. Like if my
my
parents were like, "Hey, let's go outside and have a family football game," my brother and I would be like, "Fuck no, I'm gonna stay inside and play Mario Kart. Like I'm not going outside. It's cold as fuck.
Right, it's
like
true.
I don't even know if we have enough people to play a 7-on-7 football game.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like you have to have a huge family. To
and so
do a
even
football game.
even like with Wedding Crashers, that family pickup game, like that's a great scene. But I'm just like, do people actually do this, or is this just something created by Hollywood?
Or like the Kennedys or something.
Yeah,
like that.
all
There's
these
like that Camelot kind of
home
thing.
videos. Yeah, so like not only were they playing football together and looking like they're having a good time, but someone's recording it. What?
Right?
That's insane. I don't come from this family.
Right.
Apparently.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. And they're like sharing highlights over 5G with their friends.
And they're just like everyone's having fun. There's like a crowd. I'm like, how big is your goddamn family?
Right, I know, right?
I just don't have this kind of.
I wish I had a family that big.
Right?
I mean, I got 4 sisters.
But do you?
Yeah, right. Yeah. But yeah, we were pretty spaced out in age. So yeah, no, that's pretty. I agree with you. Like, I've never been anywhere or seen a Thanksgiving where they actually played football.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Dad and I have gone out in the backyard and tossed it around after a couple of turkey legs.
Yeah.
But a full-on game. Come on now. That's only on TV and like at the Kennedy compound or something.
And it's just it's a heartwarming commercial.
It is good though. There's some
fine.
chuckles.
Yeah,
I love the.
I just get taken out because I get like every time I see a commercial like this, I get sad. I'm like, did my family not love me or love football enough? I thought it was like sports.
This this commercial should come with a free card for 3 therapy.
It really. Hey, words are hard.
Yeah, words are super hard on a Friday, I guess.
So yeah, every time I see that, don't know what to do with my life.
will say too, like judging, if you judge this T-Mobile commercial based on all the other T-Mobile commercials, which are flaming hot garbage, this is the best T-Mobile commercial I've ever seen.
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean it's the best Super Bowl.
And like they still like incorporate the phone, like his mom's calling him from the end zone. Like, it's good. I have no problem with that. I just wish my family loved me. All right, what's our next one?
You're gonna get yourself in trouble on your pod with the fam.
I know.
Okay, Michelob Ultra.
They don't listen. They've heard me rant about this shit enough.
Oh my God, my mom listened to my other podcast, and I still, like months later, still catch shit about stuff I said on there. Anyway.
No, they follow me on Twitter, so I get that enough. They'll call me like, "What does this mean?" I'm like, "Don't analyze my Twitter."
Right? Yeah.
I actually don't remember this one,
All
so let's just go ahead and play
dive in. We got some Serena Williams. It looks like here, unless I'm okay.
What if we this whole time?
Oh, right. Now I do remember this.
Thinking that joy happens only at the end. After the sacrifice. After the commitment. After the win. What if happiness has always been there? Fueling the run toward greatness. It's not a distraction. But instead, something more vital.
I want to hang out with Peyton Manning so bad.
God, I want him to be my best friend.
I would hang out with her too.
Not just the end game.
Who's that dude?
Brooks Koepka, he's a golfer.
Okay.
So ask yourself, are you happy because you win? Or do you win because you're happy?
Can I kick it?
Yes, you can.
Can I kick it?
So what was funny about this is like I imagine after seeing this, if you're not watching, it's basically like a commercial with just a bunch of still pictures, kind of like of different athletes that Michelob Ultra,
throughout history,
a few kind of like real real kind of scenes where people are like playing video games or just hanging out with friends, all that kind of stuff.
Like real casual shot, documentary style.
But I'm telling you, this is like someone walked into the room and was like, okay, Michelob Ultra, I've got the perfect idea.
Right.
They're like, how would you like to just do a PowerPoint? Because like this is like 70% PowerPoint.
Totally,
it's just pictures of Billie Jean King, Serena Williams, and then like Anthony Davis just doing nothing.
Right.
It's just pictures of them like smiling and everything. And then every now and then you'd see like Serena hanging out with some friends and like this is maybe one of the laziest commercials I've seen in a long time. Because why even, if you're going to show 80% of this is like a PowerPoint, why even do the 20% of like the actual like, hey, let's get Brooks Koepka and his wife hanging out by the pool? Why? Just do more fucking photo stills. I don't get it.
Yeah. I mean, well, you might as well, because they had 4, right? They had Serena. They had
Anthony Davis, Brooks Koepka. They had the soccer player Morgan. I forget her goddamn name. She's like one of the best soccer players in the world.
Wow.
She's on the U.S. women's national team. Well, she's the one playing ping pong.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the one who Scotty like. But yeah, it's just one of those things. Like you have like either do none of the fucking photo or the PowerPoint, or do all of the fucking PowerPoint.
Yeah.
If you're gonna be lazy, go be lazy.
I just didn't
Don't
feel
be half-ass lazy.
Either be lazy or like use all the talent you had. I mean, like fucking Peyton Manning is incredible in commercials.
And you have him like you have a voiceover talking while he's like throwing darts.
Exactly.
I'll watch him take a shit. That's how much I like Peyton Manning.
Right? He could read the phone book.
Totally. He's a fucking he's a hoot. And you have a that one, whatever that song is, playing over him, and whatever he's doing. He was behind the bar cheersing people. Like you wouldn't want fucking Peyton Manning being a bartender? I would.
Right? Sure.
So yeah, you use all these people in such weird ways. I didn't get it. Are you gonna be lazy? Are you gonna take some like do some actual shooting and some direction and all this kind of stuff? Michelob Ultra, you get the money.
Yeah. I wonder how much they got paid, because they didn't really, the actors and the athletes didn't have any like.
There was no lines.
I mean, there was like really not any lines.
There's just
like,
cheersing
hey,
and like
hang
some
out
smiles.
at the bar, hang out with your friends, play some video games, play some ping pong.
At least they've kind of moved on past, like, you know how the Michelob Ultra does those commercials where like you'll see 2 hot people just running around like a metro area, like they're working out, and then all of a sudden you see them like, on top of a fucking building drinking fucking Michelob Ultras during sunset. I'm like, these people don't exist.
Yeah, exactly. Who works out for like an hour straight and then first thing they do is crack open a
beer. And so like it's one of those things, like at least they got past that, but I don't think this is necessarily a step
progress.
Yeah, this is like a lateral move, kind of, but like maybe a little bit forward, but it's not backwards, I guess.
I appreciate your very good message about it being about the journey and not about the destination.
If we were a better podcast, we would figure out how much that
I know,
cost.
right? Oh my
but we're not, and I'm not going to do the research.
Yeah, it's not.
If someone wants to get a hold of us,
these are commercials, for God's sakes.
So yeah, lazy commercial.
Yeah, pretty lazy. Yeah, totally. I mean, I like the song and I like all those people.
And by the way, the people who drink Michelob Ultra, let's face it, are middle-aged women like living in the Midwest.
I swear to you, I've never seen a dude intentionally drink a Michelob
or like a
Ultra.
25-year-old
or like
girl
ask for one. I've seen dudes drink them, but like not by choice.
Right. You can
Like,
put whoever you want to in your commercial. You're a mom beer.
Right. Yeah.
You're a
totally,
mom beer.
Exactly. Yeah. Oh man, such a mom beer. Oh boy.
We've loved these
Tracy
so
Morgan's
far.
back. Yeah.
So Tracy Morgan has done like two of these so far, and we've loved them so far. So like I feel like
great.
this is probably gonna hit a home run too.
All right. So let's dive in.
Or maybe it's a stinker. Who knows?
Maybe he ruins it.
Love this place. Now what?
I'm pretty sure we have everything in order.
Pretty sure. With Rocket, you could be certain. Not pretty sure.
What's the difference?
Well, let me show you.
Well, let me show you.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's all. Maybe not. I'm pretty sure this won't hurt. Pretty sure that's a figment of our imaginations. I'm pretty sure we can park in Joey Bosa's spot.
Buckeye.
That spot works too. I'm pretty sure they come in peace.
Let's do certain.
Yeah, certain is better.
When it comes to home buying, pretty sure isn't sure enough. Find the right mortgage with a local broker and Rocket Technology. When you need to be certain, Rocket can.
Come on.
Wasn't me.
So, pretty much the same commercial
Yeah.
with just more silly shit happening, and I'm all for it.
Yeah.
But here's my biggest complaint with this: like, they've had Dave Bautista, they've had a bunch of other actors in these commercials. Why in the third one
Joey
would they have
Bosa.
Joey fucking Bosa?
He's a star, man.
Is
He's
he,
a former
though?
Buckeye. Thank you, Joey,
Oh, yeah,
for
he
all
is.
your good.
That's true, the
for all
Bosa
those
brothers.
years, the Bosa brothers.
So
and
here's how
were
you-
the OG.
He is a beak
beast.
on him. He has just a Lois Griffin nose on him.
He does have the.
So what
that
I love about
Midwestern.
this is the fact that like they've already spent major money on like
Yeah.
some other celebrities in this, right?
Right.
And so here's how they knew that they're like, okay, we have Joey Bosa, but no one knows who the fuck Joey
So we
Bosa
got to put
is.
him in his uniform.
They put him in his uniform, and then above it, they have on this over like a highway, whatever,
Right.
fucking, like on the side of
Billboard?
it.
Yeah.
No, it's just like a highway fucking overpass.
Yeah,
Jeez,
yeah.
I couldn't think of the word overpass. It says Los Angeles Chargers, and it's painted blue. I'm like,
Right.
So he's in his jersey.
Right.
It says Los Angeles Chargers where it shouldn't say Los Angeles
Definitely had to
Chargers.
connect the dots for
And they
people.
have to say Joey Bosa's
Right,
name,
right.
and it just was so fucking funny to me because like. NFL fans know who he is.
Yeah,
Ohio
yeah,
State
totally.
fans know who he is.
Of course,
But
yeah.
the common dork who's just watching the Super Bowl
Yeah.
for the ads has zero idea who
Right,
Joey Bosa is.
yeah,
And
totally.
he's such a good player, but
Oh,
like
so
they
amazing.
basically had to tell you 3 times that he's Joey Bosa, he's a football player,
Right.
and that he's very big.
I thought they did a decent job, but you're right. They had to hit us over the head with it. But I
Yeah.
thought they did a decent job of like using him, like,
Oh, totally.
because he's like a beast.
It's a
He's like
silly
D-line.
commercial. So him being in his football, like in his uniform in a parking lot, I don't even give a shit about.
I mean, they've got aliens. So
I just love
whatever
how
they wanna throw
they
in
just
there.
have
It
to.
is so funny.
They have to rectally put this up into your asshole to let
Right.
you know this is Joey Bosa.
Totally, yeah, for sure. I get that. I just got to give this whole campaign or a set of commercials credit because these are real fucking Super Bowl commercials.
Yeah, they're fun.
They're like over the
silly.
top. They're silly. They're fun.
And as
People
we've
are flipping
described,
cars.
this, I think in the second quarter, Tracy Morgan fits this ad perfectly.
Oh, so perfect.
Because
man.
he's super silly and super
Yes.
outrageous, and that's how like these scenarios play out. and it's
He
great.
makes all those crazy scenarios where if it was someone else, they'd be like, "That's ridiculous."
Yeah, if it was Robert Stack from Unsolved Mysteries, it wouldn't work. I think he's
exactly.
dead. Rest in peace, bud.
But yeah, he just makes them work because, like, with Tracy, like anything goes.
Totally. All right, what's our next one?
All right. Cheetos Super Bowl. All right.
Yeah, this
Mila
one was
Kunis and-
interesting to
Yes.
me.
All right.
Do you remember this one at all?
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Here, let's do it, and then let's talk.
Uh-oh. Click on watch on YouTube. See if that works. You'd think I would check these things.
Look at how many browser
don't.
tabs I have open. It's gonna be an ad before our
That's
ad.
fine. You're getting the full.
Liberty Mutual.
Oh, we got it.
Did you steal my Cheetos again?
Just tell him it wasn't you.
But I caught you at the counter.
Wasn't me.
Saw you slacking on the sofa.
Wasn't me.
You even had him in the shower.
It wasn't me.
I even caught you on camera.
You're the one who granted access to your snacks. Don't act surprised that she sneak behind your back. You gotta keep tabs before she emptied up. bag. Lesser you the situation, orange fingers, red flag. To keep your own stuff, you got to hide it better. If she asks where they are, you say forget her. Never admit to a word, and please don't upset her. And if she keep on stalking, I guess you let her.
Well, did you?
Wasn't me.
Oh. Okay. Well, that's the first time that's ever worked.
New Cheetos Crunch Pop.
So you remember in the movie, this is going to take me a little bit to get to. You remember the movie Jumanji?
Yeah.
With Robin Williams?
Yes.
Great movie, right?
Yes. Sorry.
That's all right.
Okay.
And he comes out of the game back into reality, kind of, and he's like, he looks like a caveman. He's got the hair everywhere, and he's all the animals are running around, and he just yells out, "What year is it?" This is exactly what I thought with this commercial.
Right.
Shaggy, this song was popular when I was a junior in high school.
Right. So
1999 or 2000 area.
Right.
And so when this song came on, I'm like, where is this coming from?
Nice.
This should have been done at the latest 2004.
Sort of after that 70s
Right,
show.
right.
But even in the 5 years after that,
I get that they are still celebrities, but this song is it's 20 years old. The reference point, I don't think, millennials have no idea who Shaggy is. They have no idea what song this is.
Right.
And so it's so funny, you're pandering to 35 and up.
Yeah, that's kind of weird for Cheetos. If it was
Actually,
a beer commercial or something like that.
And not even 35 and up, 35 to 45.
Right.
My parents don't know who the fuck Shaggy is. They don't know this song.
Our generation. This is exactly it.
And so
do we need more Cheetos or I don't know. I thought you sold Cheetos to kids.
It's a weird kind of demographic that they were shooting for.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not shooting for that specifically, but
they are.
That's only
Maybe
people.
They are.
Yeah, that's only people who get it.
Yeah, totally.
A 20-year-old song.
Yeah.
And these references, people are and I it's just so weird because when was the last time Shaggy made a song that anyone remembers?
I mean, did he ever make another one besides that song? I don't know.
I feel like he had one more, but it wasn't after 2010.
Right.
It really wasn't. And so I get what they're doing because the song is ludicrous. It's hilarious.
Yeah,
it's a great song. I'll jam out to it.
To me, it's like a classic one-hit wonder.
Totally.
Just awesome.
But it was just I saw this, actually I was getting more, I was filling my plate up with some more food. I was probably drinking another whiskey at this point because third quarter was ending. It wasn't going well.
Starting to go downhill.
Right? And so when this song came on, I literally did the Jumanji thing. What fucking year is it?
Right.
What year is this? Because it's not 2000. It's
I know, right?
That would have went over gangbusters because that song was everywhere in 1999 or 2000.
Oh, it was endless. And so, and it always reminded me of those Dennis Rodman stories. So Dennis Rodman one time was having relations and got caught by Carmen Electra in the middle,
right?
And she's like, "What are you doing?" And he literally pulled the "It Wasn't Me" thing and
you might as well try.
Yeah, he was like, "This I didn't do that. No, I didn't let her in. She fell through the ceiling." Dennis, there's no hole in the ceiling. No,
hey, whatever Dennis Rodman says, I believe.
He went with it, right?
Sorry, Carmen, he didn't cheat on you.
Yeah, no, right, exactly. Yeah, it was weird. They must be trying. The only thing I can think of is they're trying to sell us, people my age, and
to buy some more Cheetos.
To buy some more Cheetos. Because it was the healthy Cheetos. That's
was it?
Thing.
Yeah.
It was the baked or whatever. The actual bag she was holding. But yeah.
Fake
my thing
Cheetos.
was there was that. And then I guess the thing is, I didn't get I guess they're a couple. So I guess that makes sense, right? They're still really married. Yeah. I don't know. It was all right. I don't know. I just you have all these great people. And then and this kind of classic song. I don't know. It just felt like the jokes fell.
I feel like someone brought in a script from 20 years ago, blew the dust off it literally, and was like, "Let's do this one." They're like, "All right, we don't have any other good ideas."
Nice.
We got Mila and Ashton. All right, great.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I mean, that was a fun one to end on because, I feel like this is the first one of the first and second quarter. We always ended on one that we hated.
Yeah.
This one, I'll tolerate it.
Yeah, totally. No, the third, it's so interesting. I wonder if I don't know. It just seemed like there's a lot more great commercials after halftime.
No, true.
And than there were in the first half. I don't know.
Well, I think this was a good quarter.
Yeah, great quarter. Yeah, do you have a favorite from this list here?
I still think it's Wayne's World. Just like the nostalgia that's with it. I get it that it's nostalgia probably, but I loved it.
For me, it's
Cardi B helped it so much.
Oh, so great. Yeah. Wayne's World would have to be my favorite from this quarter, and I'd say a close second would be the Tracy Morgan, but obviously I think they had one of those in every quarter.
Yeah, so far they have.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, that is our episode for this day, this week, whatever you want to call it. If you want to contact us, please do it on social media. Email us some of your favorite ads or maybe any ads that you just kind of want to see here on out, because our next episode will be the fourth quarter, and then we're wrapped with the Pooper Soul series.
That's right.
That's hard to say.
Exciting.
So I think if I'm good if you're good.
I'm good.
All right, so join us next time for the fourth quarter, everybody. Bye.